Being able to beat a defender one-on-one is the ultimate X factor in football. It's the difference between being a player who just passes the ball sideways and a player who creates magic. Welcome back to Football in Minutes. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to dismantle any defender you face. Most players think beating a defender is about having the fastest feet or knowing 50 different skills. It's not. It's about psychology, weight distribution, then timing. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the blueprint to becoming a 1v1 specialist. If you've ever felt stuck or scared to take someone on, this is for you. Let's get into it. The mistake most players make is trying their move too early or too late. If you move too early, the defender just adjusts. If you move too late, you run right into them. You need to master their approach. When I'm dribbling toward a defender, I'm not just running, I'm hunting for their freeze point. This is the moment they stop backpedaling and plant their feet. I want to dribble at them at about 70% of my top speed. This forces them to respect my pace but keeps the ball close enough for me to manipulate. Remember, if the defender is moving backward, they are in control. If they stop their feet, they are mine. The mistake most players make is trying their move too early or too late. If you move too early, the defender just adjusts. If you move too late, you run right into them. You need to master their approach. When I'm dribbling toward a defender, I'm not just running, I'm hunting for their freeze point. This is the moment they stop backpedaling and plant their feet. I want to dribble at them at about 70% of my top speed. This forces them to respect my pace but keeps the ball close enough for me to manipulate. Remember, if the defender is moving backward, they are in control. If they stop their feet, they are mine. To beat a defender, you have to make them heavy. A defender is at their weakest when their weight is on their heels or shifted too far to one side. I use my upper body to tell a lie. If I want to go right, I don't just move the ball, I drop my left shoulder and shift my eyes to the left. I want to see that defender's hips turn. Once their hips are locked in one direction, they physically cannot recover fast enough to stop me going the other way. You aren't playing against the ball, you are playing against the defender's hips. This is the part that separates the pros from the amateurs. The move itself, the step over, the shimmy, the feint, is only 20% of the job. The other 80% is the explosion. The second the defender bites on my fake, I have to change my pace from 70% to 100% instantly. But here is the secret, don't just run around them. Cut across them. I call this the angle of exit. If I get my body in front of the defender after I beat them, they can't tackle me without fouling me. I'm essentially sealing the defender behind me. Once they are on my back, the battle is over. You don't need 1,000 tricks. You need 3 bread and butter moves that work every single time. The body feint, no touch needed. Just a hard drop of the shoulder and a change of pace. Think Lionel Messi. It's the most effective move in history because it relies on pure physics. The step over, this is for when the defender is standing off you. Use the step over to scare them into shifting their weight and then take the ball away with the outside of your foot. The fake shot, this is the king of 1v1s in the final third. When I wind up like I'm going to smash the ball, the defender's natural instinct is to turn their body or jump to block it. That's when I simply tuck the ball under them and go. Let's talk about why you might be failing in 1v1s. It's usually fear. You're afraid of losing the ball or looking silly. Listen to me, the best 1v1 players in the world lose the ball. Often. But they have a short memory. If I try to beat a defender and fail, I don't hide for the rest of the game. I go at them again 2 minutes later. Defenders hate players who keep coming back. By the third or fourth time, they start to get nervous. They start to back off. That's when I've won the mental game. You can't learn this just by watching. You need to feel it. I want you to set up a corridor 10 yards wide and 15 yards long. Find a friend and play 1v1 sets. Focus on 3 things. First, keep the ball on your safe side, the foot farthest from the defender. Second, wait for them to plant their feet. Third, once you make your move, your next 3 steps must be at 100% speed. Do this for 30 minutes twice a week, and your confidence will skyrocket. Beating a defender 1v1 isn't a gift you are born with, it's a skill you build. Stop being a safe player and start being a dangerous one. Use the approach to manipulate their weight and explode into the space. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Football in Minutes. We drop the protocols you need to level up your game every single week. Now, get out on the pitch and go dominate. I'll see you in the next one.